There is Beale Street here in Memphis. I was listening to Mark Cohen on my way down, walking in Memphis. All the place names. Right now it's Premier Rugby Sevens action at AutoZone Park. Great field right in the middle of town here. Just got a good atmosphere, lots of pubs nearby, and a good place to watch sport. Those are the upcoming games. 2 men's semis to come. And then the women's one after this. That'll be an important match. The experts in the Loggerheads, 2 teams with victories. Looking for a victory, I should say. Very, very fast track here. Obviously the baseball running lines have been filled in and planted with grass, and they've been holding up really well. So lots for the fans to take in here. Bree, what's your take been so far? 2 games apiece for these teams.
It's interesting because I think, honestly, on paper, looking at both the experts and Loggerheads rosters, I thought these were 2 teams that were going to be out on top, and this was going to be kind of the penultimate, pool play game. But these 2 teams have just been unlucky, right? And if one of these teams wants to have a shot, they've got to put up massive points on the board.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's mathematically possible. They may even meet each other again in the bronze medal game later on here in the afternoon session. If you're looking forward to that, we'll be on Fox Sports 2 and TSN 3 up in Canada. Of course, a few Canadian teams in here. Canadian players, I should say. Lots of Olympians here on display. So really a high-level sport.
Gareth, when I think you're looking at these 2 teams now and how they match up head-to-head, we talked about how the experts lost a few leaders early in the process, Folau Niua and Lauren Doyle, who's now assistant coaching, and of course they lost Kristi Kirshe to injury earlier in the day. For them, someone's got to step up and help lead the team. They've got lots of powerful finishers, but someone's got to lead the stride first. And on the other side, the Loggerheads have a little bit more experience, a little bit more leadership under their belt.
Yeah, they'll be digging deep. I think both these teams are realizing this is a game that they're going to play again in a couple of hours here. Because they're both going to end up 3rd and 4th in the women's competition. Neither of them have a win to show. So this is a bit of fun, and then it'll get serious when that bronze medal's on the line.
And with these head coaches, Kate Daly of the experts and Roz Chow, both of them are the most tactical coaches in the college scene. So that might even play a factor, because knowing that they're going to go head-to-head later today.
And Bree, you and I come from a place where we shouldn't take it for granted that these women are running onto a professional sports stadium in a big city in the US of A, and that's something that wasn't happening too long ago. So many people have worked hard to get us here. And it will be the Loggerheads in the dark green jerseys right there up against the experts in the light blue jerseys. And there's the Loggerheads. Who are you really looking out for? Who needs to step up in this one?
I think on the expert side, I'm really looking for
none of those guys, because that was the men's team.
On the
Kevon Williams might be doing well here.
No, let's start with the Loggerheads since they're on screen. I think you need Izzy Cerullo to keep leading the team with stride. I want to see more heavy carries, or fast, hard carries from Nate Sarevi as well as Solote Tausinga. And then when you're looking at the expert side, you need KP Slaughter to step up, Nini Persinger to step up as well. I want to see a little bit more from Summer Jones. I think she's coming on and progressing throughout the day as well. And don't forget about Spencer Bolt.
And how about that woman? If she gets some space here, Jazz Gray.
Blue captain!
So Lottie Tausinga is dancing with the beats here. Who's going to get this one? 14 minutes of action coming your way. Premier Rugby Sevens. Women's 3rd game of the day here. That one lands in field, so it'll be a line-out throw into the experts.
And that's a great kick by Megan Foster. There wasn't going to be a contest there, but she pinned it nice and deep right near the sideline. Can pin the experts back in their territory here.
Ruby in the tunnel.
The ball's got to go straight down the middle of the tunnel. You heard the referee. 2 lines of players. It's overthrown, so it's basically a free ball. Kicked forward by the experts. Perhaps unwisely, as the Loggerheads now have possession in the experts' territory. And the penalty's going to go against the light blue jerseys for not rolling away at the tackle. Quick tap. Positive play here. A big bosh. The crowd liked it, but she hangs on. Good show of power there. Now there's into some space out wide. A little bit tight are the experts in defense. And off and running goes Lo Cicero. Really well executed try from the Loggerheads. They go side to side, and Autumn Cicero, the 21-year-old, gets it in the corner.
Just really nice, simple passage of play. Again, like you said, Gareth, just stretching it from side to side. Then you have a mismatch. Kayla Canet just playing that nice, easy ball for Cicero to finish that.
Another one of the Life University grads who's playing here at Premier Rugby Sevens. Graduated in 2022 in exercise science. So
I think someone else who's also stepped up has been Megan Foster throughout the day. Just took the conversion kick, unlucky, didn't quite go her way, but she's someone that's been on both the 15s and 7s teams for the Eagles for a long time now, has tons of experience under her belt, someone else that's leading the team along the way.
Again, the kick goes relatively long, but it's gathered by the experts. You can hear them calling for the ball out wide. Now they go wide. Good step in and out. Really good change of direction from Jade McGrath. Sorry, check that. That's Amanda Berta, who already got a try earlier on today. You watch as she sets up her defender and just steps away. Amanda Berta, crucial try there to keep him in the game.
And what I really liked about that play from the experts, it all started from that ball on the side. Summer Jones really strong in the carry. KB Slaughter again with the quick support, but instead of taking it to ground, Spencer got that quick ball out, keeping the Loggerheads on their feet, and then they just weren't able to respond to that quick break by Berta.
And because she scored under the sticks, that'll be the conversion in line with where she touched it down, so it's relatively easy, and those extra 2 points will be the lead right now, 7 points to 5. Berta will also do the restart, a drop kick in sevens, 26-year-old. She'll be puffing a little bit. When you score those tries and you have to do the kicks, you got to get back in 30 seconds. Deep in their own end are the Loggerheads now. Just bundled unceremoniously into touch.
And unlucky there by KB Slaughter. Great job stripping the ball, but unfortunately went off her leg out of the touch.
So we're going to go blue scrum right here.
Looks like she'll be rewarded there.
Well, good refereeing there, just having a little chat with the assistant official. These officials work as a team, they're mic'd up, and they can have conversations, and often they get blinded, so he just used his assistant official to let him know that it was a knock-on.
Crouch.
So it'll be a scrum to blue.
Bind. Set.
The scrum commands, the same as the 15s game. Oh, the show and go right through the middle. Will she have the pace to get there? She's a few meters short. The jersey grab is enough. Good support play from all of the blue jerseys. They're arriving in numbers, and they're rewarded for their efforts. Really good team play, sorry, but Bridget Kahili, what a return on the effort she put in here. What's the show and go, first of all?
Look, KB Slaughter, if you guys don't know who this person is, then you guys need to wake up. This is a player who's been on the scene for quite some time. She's coming back from injury. She told me herself she was pretty anxious about this weekend, but she is really coming out to play, linking up with another another Atlanta player, Bridget Kahili. It's interesting because you look at the coaches on both teams. These are female staff, Kate Daly and Roz Chow of Penn State and Life University, respectively. You know that Roz is looking at Bridget, and she's looking at KB, and she's looking at these players that she knows so well because she coached them earlier on. It's really fun to see these storylines also grow and develop in such a small pool, but it's really fun.
Yeah, an incisive strike there from the women in blue. Just under 2 minutes to play, and they lead 14 points to 5.
Backwards.
Looking to create from deep in their own end. Well, Cicero, a try scorer, gives it back inside. Oh, now she dummies and goes. Off the shin, is it going to work? No, well gathered by Amanda Berta. And she's happy to just set up the ruck and allow her team to regroup here. One away to the hand, Spencer Bolt. Catch and pass there, the young Canadian. And that ball's spilled. It's a little sloppy there. Both players looking a little bit tired.
Yeah, you know, Barrett did a good job of collecting that kick. You know, not quite executed the way they wanted. But again, the Loggerheads were just stifling in defense. They actually did a really good job. When you send a kick through, often the toughest part of recovering is making sure that you're coming up together in a line on defense. They did a great job of doing that, staying patient and composed, and that allowed them to force the experts to turn over the ball. And here they are rewarded.
1 minute left.
So Tomasin is going to get a rest. 1 minute left. You heard it from our ref.
Crouch.
First half here. Loggerheads down by 9 points in the green jerseys. A big powerful scrum from the experts.
Nope.
They've been penalized for an early push. Quick tap is gone. Options for the Loggerheads out wide. Can they push it into space? They run out of room. Just 5 meters out. Folau is brought down, and she's penalized for not releasing.
And well done by Persinger to be so effective in that breakdown there.
Well, this is very positive. Sevens are going to tap from their own end. They're looking for more. As we mentioned, this is the third of the round-robin games. So both these teams will be recontesting the bronze medal match later on today here in AutoZone Park. This one, I guess it's for fun, but it doesn't look like much fun out there. There's some big hits going in. Experts regroup. Offside advantage being called. It's a fairly short advantage in the sevens game, and the referee will probably call it off now. Advantage over. No, he's going to go all the way back.
Offside screen. No number.
And we will see if the experts want to continue to play. Time is out, but look, they are riding that momentum, and they just want to play. They're going to see the scrum here and want to get more points on the board. It's still a very tight game. Anything can happen in the game of sevens. Plenty of time left in the second half.
Few players hands on knees, the telltale sign.
If I'm an expert and I'm looking at those hands on the knees, that just gets me more excited, right? Riding that momentum through.
So deep in their own end, but it looks like the expert's going to try and attack. They go midfield with a chip and chase. There's no sweeper in place. Who's going to win the foot race? Well, clearly the Loggerheads get there, although it's spilled. But the knock on will mean the half will end there. So a bit of drama to end it with. But right now it's the experts up 14 points to 5 over the Loggerheads. Welcome back to Memphis and AutoZone Park here for Premier Rugby Sevens. It's right now the experts expertly in charge over the Loggerheads. They're leading at the half in a game that's actually going to be replayed later on today for the bronze medal at the inaugural championships here. This is much better from the Loggerheads. They're passing through the hands. Izzy Cirillo gets her first attacking touch of the day. Just enough done out wide by Emily Samek to bring down her opposite number. Way more intention here. A good talking to at halftime from Ross Chown and Tiff by. Yeah, just way more positive from the Loggerheads coming out of the halftime break.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can tell that whatever that message was said by Ross and Tiff, really got to them. Again, they just need to protect that ball a little bit more. As we said earlier, this will be replayed again in the bronze medal match. And so that there will be some tactical things happening, giving some of these players who maybe have been on the bench for a little bit longer some more minutes as well, because 4 games in a day, that takes a toll on your body.
Lauren Tunan's going to have a rest there. Salati Tosinga will come back in.
Tosinga is such an exciting player coming off of the Fast Four just a few weeks ago in Canada. Again, one of those young up-and-coming players that's really starting to make her strides.
Another one of these players that has so much family influence. Her uncle and her father obviously involved, and we're seeing more of that. These second-generation kids, now they have a place to play in Premier Rugby Sevens. So experts backed up on their own line. Pop it out. Bridget Kahili thinks about it. Finally, they go to ground. Very narrow is the experts' attack at the moment, so not asking a lot of questions of this Loggerhead defense. There's the big left hand. Finally, the double tackle brings her down. There is an injured player at the top of your screen for the Loggerheads. So they're one short for the moment, but a second kick was required. Couldn't get it in the end zone to fall on it.
And look, the Loggerheads, again, are playing to their strategy. They know that the experts don't really have a lot of playmakers, don't really have a lot of natural kickers on their team. So they're gambling. They're saying, let's play 7 up in the defense. Let's really stifle them. And as you said, their play was pretty narrow, and they started playing really physical, but there was nothing else that they could do, and the Loggerheads have been rewarded by that.
So they will have a little time off here just to make sure the injured player is okay. So no risks taken in the game of rugby anymore.
Hey, ball down. Just put the ball down for me.
So we do have lots of action coming up. The Headliners and the Loonies will be playing next, both with 2 wins apiece. So this will be initial bragging rights at the end of the round robin. You got a favorite there?
Oh man, I think I think the Loonies have just really impressed me all day. I think especially when you're coming into a week like this where these teams haven't had a lot of time together, you cannot underestimate how important it is to have that chemistry and that leadership from your veterans, and that's something that the Loonies did a great job of. And so I think with the Headliners, they played nice, simple ball. So they're going to have to do that against the Loonies, but that's going to be a tough challenge for them, I think.
Yeah. The Headliners in those bright pink jerseys have really put it up so far. And the Loonies as well.
We're going to reset the blue line out.
4 teams of women's teams, and there are the Headliners. Do you like those jerseys? The yellow and the pink there?
Oh yeah, the brighter the better here.
Yeah.
Always.
It's awesome. So we'll be Tri-Score Kahili to throw in. Direct attack, the ball bobbled again. Thought it was back. Did Jade McGrath disagree with the referee?
Some frustration there. Not much you can do when the referee puts his hand down.
Big part of the game, especially sevens, but there is a dialogue with the referee, but there's always a line that you don't cross and you respect.
Set.
So Loggerheads a chance to get back into this game. Just under 4 minutes to play. Cancel what was on, so they just go wide. Kasinga heads out across the park. She's going for the corner flag. Does she have the pace to get there? She's short. I think she thought she'd scored. It's actually the 5-meter outline, and she put the ball down thinking she'd scored. So that could be a crucial moment as the experts get their hands back on the ball, and they're in control.
Tackle, release! Release!
And the penalty will go against the Loggerheads again. Did I get that right? I think that's what happened there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I thought that the experts might have gotten out of jail free there. But they do have the penalty here. Again, the Loggerheads just really trying to stifle every single channel, especially around the breakdown of the tackle.
So Salati Tasinga with an outstanding run to the corner. Just 20 next week.
Ladies,
but maybe she'll look at the video and won't be happy that she put it down a little bit short.
Sub. Green 14.
Familiar name in the 13 jersey, Mate Serevi, Central Washington University product. Amazing path she's had to this field here, following the family through Fiji, England, France, New Zealand, and USA up in Seattle. And a great
Ladies, we have 3
family of rugby and have done so much to grow the sevens game here.
Crouch.
Great to see her out there.
Bind. Set.
Experts attacking again. Again, a crossfield running is paying off. Good line, good power. Amanda Berta, does she have enough to get there all the way? The crowd are cheering her on. Amanda Berta, her second try.
Nini, you said.
If you want to talk about someone who just backs herself day in and day out, Gareth, that's Amanda Berta for you. Really looks like some miscommunication on the Loggerhead defense. You don't typically let someone run that horizontal through and through, but Berta saw the space that she was given by Loggerheads. It was too much space, and she took off, and well-deserved there for the try.
Well, we mentioned it's pretty hot out there. That's a big run for her. This is the 3rd game. They still have 1 more to come.
And let's not forget how that ball came out. It was a nice, clean ball from the scrum. That's something that experts are nice, big, and physical. So when you're able to have that super clean platform, that just makes your set piece even more advantageous throughout the day, and it makes for an easy try. So Berta can thank the scrum for that one.
Berta's got 30 seconds to restart this kick, and I think she's taken every one of them, rightfully so. She bangs it long. So a big gap for the Loggerheads to make up. It can be done in sevens, but they need to get their hands on the ball, and they don't, although their tackler was not rolling away at the breakdown. That's the penalty. Quick tap from Kahili. She's been busy today. One fend, the inside ball. 5 meters to go, another fend. And there's Kahili. Can she reach out? Yes, she does. Again, great support lines in behind the ball, and she got a reward.
Again, nice and simple, but really credit to that try. All started from Jade McGrath and Summer Jones. Just, again, really nice offloads. Pretty easy, and unfortunately the Loggerheads just not able to tie up that ball. And then Kahili doing the extra work. Once she was on that ground, that one move over to score the try on the line.
Well, the conversion's pushed wide, but it won't really matter in this one as the seconds tick down. We will have a restart. And it's thank you very much from Bridget Kahili. She knew where that try came from. Her teammates doing the work on her behalf. So probably last kick of this second half. Going deep. Loggerheads really just playing for pride at this stage. And these two teams will match up again in the bronze medal match. The inaugural Premier Rugby Sevens. It's a penalty, so the half won't end. Well, good on these women, working hard, putting on a show for the fans. There's the chip ahead. Advantage being played because she was obstructed. Can she get another kick and a bounce, perhaps? No, it goes to the experts player.
Advantage over.
So advantage is over. Well, the experts back way near their line. They can just kick it off the field now if they want. They do. So, in the end, final whistle, a convincing performance from the women in light blue jerseys, the experts. Impressive team performance. The Loggerheads just not able to put enough pressure on. Hugs all around. And they will meet again in a few hours. 26 points to 5. The experts over the Loggerheads.